Adrianna Clays is going to share with you details about her educational experience here at MCC, what she has been doing post graduation in the field, and provide you tips on how you can become successful during your time here at Midwestern Career College. Hi, Adrianna. Thank you for joining us today. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm great, thank you. So we can start. I give you a small introduction of yourself, but I can give you the opportunity to introduce yourself and just share more details about you and what made you decided to be in MCC.
Hi, my name is Adrianna Clay. I started Midwestern Career College around 2018. I went in with the intentions of getting a foot in the door and just learning the experience about being in the medical field. I just wanted to have the feel of what would I be expecting, the experience and surrounding I'd be about. And honestly, like I could say this was the best experience I ever had.
Wow.
um, I can say I see myself in this field for a very long time. The certifications they provide is amazing. Initially, I was gonna just get my phlebotomy, and once I saw like so many certificates and just getting the program done was just a motivation. And as myself, like I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do after high school, so I was gonna take that break, and then I was like, if I take this break, it'd be too long. I might not want to go back. So once I got back, you know, straight into college, I was like, okay, let's get this finished. And once I joined, finished my phlebotomy, the EKG, and I was going to stop there. But then I was like, why not get this MA? They have a differential pay once you get your certifications. But then I reached the challenging mode. I actually like had a baby. I was pregnant, so I wasn't at a point where I could be in school uh, and like going through my pregnancy, is a lot of stuff that was going on. I was very sick, and I ended up dropping out. Once I Yeah, I was upset about it, but I knew like I wasn't mentally prepared for it. So I dropped out once I had my child. It was just a bigger motivation for me. And I was just like, what am I going to do with my next steps? And then I realized, Midwestern Career College was still there for me. They were still contacting me, checking up on my well being, and was wondering when I'll be coming back. So I came back in 2019. Um, I came back into 2019. My child was like a couple months old, and then COVID hit. So that was just like another big experience for me because we ended up doing online classes. So once you have a child, if anyone's there out there that's parents and have to deal with things at home and going online, hopefully like you don't have to, because COVID, like we're back in class and all. Hopefully that you don't have to go through it, but it was just challenging for me, but I kept pushing through it. And it was just a lot of obstacles, but I can say from where I'm at then, from then to now, I'm very grateful that I finished.
Wow, that sounds quite a story, to be honest. I can only imagine how difficult it was for you to overcome these challenges. But hey, I can definitely see the resources and the motivation that you have that in that time. And that maybe can be also shared with us. Like, what inspired you to pursue the program after all the things you just described right now?
You saying what's motivating me right now?
Yeah, like what inspired you to pursue the program after overcoming all the challenges that you had in the past?
Yeah, I will say like completely my child. I always give him like the credit because I honestly probably wouldn't be in school right now. As a parent and mother and a woman, I felt that as there are certain things and morals and like responsibilities overall is what you have to like think about at the end of the day. It's not about yourself anymore. So you know A baby is a big
Oh
responsibility.
no, that's wonderful, and I really definitely that shows your passion about your kid, and that you're dedicating also this time for him and for yourself. And in that regard, like, what would be the best advice you can give the students that they're just starting the program?
Just starting a program, I would say be mentally prepared for anything and to just have that same motivation that I have. And once you start, why stop? Once you get to like at the end of the program, you'll be grateful for it because you will be getting all these new opportunities to work in your field. You know, medical assistants are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
They're always going to need new hires, and it's always available for you.
Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you for that. And I hope the students will also keep that in mind for sure. I know at the beginning you mentioned how MCC helped you during this whole process. Can you please share with us one specific example or experience that you felt that MCC was there for you to support you?
Well, after school, it was a little difficult finding a job, but I would say Denise, she helped me out a lot. Filling out applications, doing my resume. She was always on point with it. She helped me to know like what to add and new opportunities in my area as well. So nothing that's too far out for me, just something that's very convenient for me as well.
Wow, that sounds wonderful and definitely makes us feel very good about supporting our students, right? And then that sounds like you really had a good support and the tools also that MCC helped you to find a job at the end of the day, right?
Right.
Um, can moving forward, can you also share with us what aspects from your personal life, it could be positive or challenging, play a role in your decision to go to school and pursue this career?
Um, Challenging. Well, when I was in high school, I was never a school person, especially like, getting up on time. But I would say like just making a daily routine, just coming to school, or if we did the online, I would say that was probably the most challenging one for me.
Mhm.
Um, because I felt like it was not a lot of hands on and it wasn't a lot of resources. But, if you ask for that extra help, and I would say like it was provided. They was my teacher herself. She always make that extra step for us.
Got it. Wow, yeah, yeah, that's something really important that you just mentioned because I believe also the companionship that you received during this time is also key, right? You would say that too, right?
Of
Like
course.
your teacher supports and all the staff in MTC support is academic as well. So now that we know that you're currently working in the field for sure, will you share with us too, how are your day by day responsibilities? Have they changed over time?
Yes, it have. So the beginning when I started at my workforce, which is MA, um, is a lot different than what I experienced. Thought I was gonna experience. I started as a receptionist, so checking in patients and putting in, the insurance work and just recognizing like how the environment is set up. And then afterwards, I got upgraded to be an actual MA.
Wow.
So that in the back, we would greet patients as they come in, and we had like a chart open on our screen so we can see like their name and date of birth. Usually, we'll be able to take a computer inside the room with us
Mhm.
and basically verify their name, their date of birth, and then we recognize whether they are here in the clinic for the reason of their visit. And I will get that down. I will write down like some symptoms they are feeling. Um, and then I would get some vitals, like I take blood pressure, I get the oxygen and pulse. I would get their height and weight, and if they were female, we asked them additional questions like menstrual and what source. And it all depends on what they're here for. They were in the clinic for. I would say if they was having abdominal pain, I would take urine. Or if they were having headaches, I'll ask them like when the symptoms started, what medications they have been taking since then, since the symptoms started. Or I will ask them like their whole medical records, like if they take daily medication, allergies, any surgeries they had in the past, or if they smoke or drink, of the typical questions that we do for screening. And then after, yeah, it was a lot, but man, it was amazing at the same time. The patients that will come in, you will be so amazed. Meet different people, have different conversation, and I would say like it's a good experience to just be involved in. Great opportunities are in the my job force. Well, in the field anyway, because you be open to do more things while you're in there.
Wow, that's great. I mean, you sound so passionate about your job, and the way you just describe it sounds like definitely you enjoy, and then you're very engaged with this with this job that you do, and that sounds amazing, definitely.
Yeah.
And can you also tell me, now that you completed school for sure, do you intend to pursue your professional certifications? Maybe you want to share with the graduates which ones are you trying to pursue, and is there any is there any difference if you get them when it comes to pay? Like any difference that you want to share with us?
Yeah, so of course. So right now I'm in a process of being a scribe. I'm in training right now. So basically, like I have a different role into the at my job. So I now am on a one-on-one conversation with the doctor. So me and the doctor go in the room together, and I write down everything that the patient says exactly. So whatever they're saying, I have to type it down. And it just, when we come out the room, like it's a lot of more education process that's going on. So they're letting me know like what's happening as different type of medication that they have like in the laboratory that I work at, and like how they will prescribe them, and how we have to put it in the charts and everything. But to actually be providing like injections or taking blood work, I have to go get those certifications, and it is a differential pay to doing that. So right now I'm striving to take those exams.
Wow, yeah, definitely. Because also you want to improve in your profession, and also you notice that you need them. So thank you for sharing that with us. And we are almost getting at the end of our interview today. So I would have to ask you, is there anything that career services can assist you with your career at this point that you would like to share with us?
Well, right now I feel as if I'm on the right track. I have the mindset that I'm supposed to have, getting those certifications done. And I would say like for incoming new students that's doing the same thing as well, like keep pushing, because it's gonna benefit you at the end of the day. It's gonna benefit your family. You get benefits as in medical care, dental care, and I feel like that's important in life. A lot of jobs now like don't provide all those things, and I will say yeah, go back to school. Go get a high degree after that.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Like I said, thank you so much, Adrianna, for joining us today to share some details about your experience here at MCC. It's very good for us to hear about you, and also what you do in the medical assistant field. I hope this information has been helpful to our viewers and has been a great source in helping you to learn more about the programs as well. Thank you, Adrianna.
Yeah, no problem.